you guys are terrific. Such a pleasure. You know, the audience doesn't know, but I've been sitting here listening to you rehearse for a while. And of course, I ask you to do this because I admire both of you as like two of the best chamber players I've ever had the pleasure of making concerts with. Your ears are so sharp. And what I'm hoping today is that you can kind of explain how you do that. You were just playing Poulenc Sonata, for example, which is so free. It has an ebb and a flow, and it's so I noticed, Ayano, you have a lot of long notes that you're coloring, and Pei-Shan has a lot of triplets, where she's doing kind of forward and back and rubatos. So I'd like both of you just to talk about the listening process. You're going forward and back, and are you particularly aware of the sextuplets underneath, and is that informing you, or are you leading her, or what's going on?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
It's really both. It's the give and take communication between us. I think, yeah, if I have a long note, of course I'm trying to show the intention of the line of that particular note to the next note, but Pei-Shan is providing the triplets to do that. So wherever she puts them also influences the way that I play that note.
Yes. So are you just playing triplets as you feel them, or are you playing triplets in a way that you're sensing what she wants?
I think part of the reason that I really enjoy playing with Ayano is because she's very creative with her bow speed, and it tells me colors, where she's going, and also just like you said, the intention, and it really feels like it's singing, and so it's very enjoyable. It's a physical sensation I feel when I'm playing with someone that can feed me that kind of energy, and just by being very creative with their bow.
So
and I
she's
think
on a long note and she's actually feeding you something.
well, yeah, like she said, it's back and forth.
Yeah.
And pianists, we have to provide the harmony. And so when I play with her, I can feel that she is really tuned into how the harmony is progressing and where it gets intense and where it's released. And so that's why I think that's why we're listening to each other constantly, like never really stops.
You're feeding me too.
Right, we do that for each other.
Yeah, we're both, if we're both full, that's a good
good
feeling when we're both satisfied,
Yeah.
I think coming to just a coherent vision of where we want the line to go is part of the give and take communication that happens. Sometimes it's not together, or sometimes we're feeling it very differently, and then we have to verbalize it and work through it too.
But you'll say, let's play a 4-bar phrase and let's take it to here. That will be the kind of conversation you would have.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or sometimes when we're just rehearsing and trying out a phrase, and we will hear that each other is not sort of aiming for the same spot, but that's also from listening, like constantly listening, so we can hear, oh, we need to unify that a little bit more. But that was also from just active listening all the time. Yeah.
It's so hard to explain, but you just said it quite well, actually. I mean, when we play chamber music, we lead and we follow simultaneously, right? Yeah.
And sometimes we have to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a pianist that gets out of the way? Yeah. Why don't you play the opening of the Poulenc?
Okay.
Once again, now that we've had that conversation, maybe it will just lead in.
Yeah, I was wondering actually, Pei-Shan, about the sede.
The third bar, yeah.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Where does that actually happen? So my line is so chromatic down, and then it's in the last beat that I can feel there's a little leap or something that could take a little bit of time.
Right. Yeah.
But your line goes da 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 da.
Yeah, but what you were just singing is how I feel as well, because the bass line,
Yeah.
you know, have 3 long beats, and then the last beat has a separate bass note, and it goes well with how you are doing the rubato.
Oh, great.
So I feel that you are doing something, you suspend a little bit of the time there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then in that bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's so nice.
What
the
if
way
I
you-
slide up?
Slide. Okay, let's
Let's
try
try
it.
it. Maybe it disrupts the line a little more than a sede should, right in the middle of a phrase.
That was fun.
There's a lot of personality
Yeah.
in it. Yeah, yeah.
You threw me a curveball there.
I did. But you're so easy to play with because you hear it.